Welcome back to Discovering My Mountain, the final episode. So initially, the idea for this final episode was to find people who were in similar scenarios as me. People who didn't know what they wanted to do, people who kind of felt that they were lost, looking for their own mountain, but ultimately that plan kind of did not work. I wasn't able to get in contact with as many people as I wanted to. So instead, I thought I'd be able to share with you guys the different things that helped inspire me throughout this journey and what ultimately helped to keep me motivated in this self-reflective journey for me. I realized that going through this experience was not going to be simple. I've never done anything like this. I've never really challenged myself like this. I knew I had to find some ways that were going to help to inspire me. I felt that seeking inspiration through, whatever it may be, was going to be crucial to my success going through this personal journey of mine. One of those pieces of inspiration actually turned out to be a quote that I came across. Now, if you watched episode 2, you would know what this is. This is my journal that I've been using for the past month or so. And I actually wrote down this quote because it really did resonate with me. It says, "You have to learn how to get comfortable with being uncomfortable." Now, this really resonated with me specifically in relation to this journey I'm going through because at times it has made me pretty uncomfortable. Like I stated previously, I'm not used to this type of thing. I'm not used to really psychoanalyzing and self-evaluating who I am and what I want to be. I mean, I've frankly been putting it off, the last couple of years. So when I heard this quote, it really made me think that I shouldn't be afraid of being uncomfortable. I should rather embrace it. I've heard many different renditions of this kind of quote. It has always resonated with me. It does help me realize that you as a person, you are going to grow the most in those uncomfortable situations. Another source of inspiration that really helped me through this journey was a podcast called TED Talks Daily. Now, I'm sure most of you know what a TED Talk is. Everybody's probably been forced once or twice in school to have to listen to them. But I found this really helped me. I really enjoyed TED Talks Daily compared to other podcasts because it wasn't the same voice every single time. Traditionally with podcasts, it's the same host. They do have guests and other stuff like that, but TED Talks Daily, allowed me to garner so many different perspectives that I really wasn't able to get from other podcasts. Some of the favorite episodes that I listened to were Feeling Stressed, The Answer Isn't to Just Relax by Aditi Nerurkar, Why Thinking About Death Helps You Live a Better Life by Alua Arthur, and The Key to Navigating Change with Confidence, Christy Elmer. I apologize if I butchered any of those names. So if you're thinking about getting into the TED Talks Daily podcast, I suggest you start with some of the ones I just listed because they're super eye-opening and they really help me look at things from a different view. The final piece of inspiration that really helped me guide myself through this journey was a YouTube channel called The Outdoor Boys. Now, I'm sure many of you have heard about the YouTube channel, The Outdoor Boys. They get millions and millions of views on each one of their episodes. They're extremely popular, but you may be thinking to yourself, why would that be inspiring to you? It's a channel about camping and fishing and stuff like that. I would say it's very inspiring to me because they are a YouTube channel that truly lives their passion and they don't just talk about it. So the creator of the channel, Luke Nichols, he clearly orients himself around things like family, nature, camping, and just simple adventure. And he is able to turn his simple interests into a very sustainable career. He is literally doing what he loves and he's able to provide for his family with it. That's something that I could ultimately, maybe see myself doing in the future. You're always told that don't get into something that you're not gonna like. Don't have a job that you're gonna be miserable in because you'll hate every day of it. And I think Luke Nichols and the Outdoor Boys channel is just the true embodiment of being able to not only earn a living through doing what you love, but not being afraid to leave a traditional job like he did. He was a lawyer and he left his traditional job to pursue something that he wanted to do, which was content creation, and it just so happens that his content is what he loves. So yeah, that's what's helped inspire me throughout this entire journey, has helped keep me motivated. I would love to hear what helps inspire you guys. Maybe you can drop a comment about a book, a podcast, or a quote that helps to inspire you and motivate you. So like I said, this is the final episode of this short video series of discovering my mountain, and I'm not sure if I'm going to post any more or if I'm going to continue to make videos, but I can confidently say that from the beginning of this journey to now, I do have a clearer vision of what I may want to do in the future. Now, I can't sit here and say that I have everything magically figured out after just a few months of self-reflecting and journaling and stuff like that. But let's just say I'm not as much in the dark anymore. I think I could see that light at the end of the tunnel. I think I could see that mountain peak in the distance. And I really hope that in the next couple months, I can really specifically dial down what it is I want to do for the rest of my life. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this short video series, and I just want to thank you guys for coming along on the journey. And I hope I was able to help at least one person who's going through the same thing that I am. I hope that whoever is going through the same scenario, I have shown that you are not alone. There are many other people going through the same exact thing. But once again, guys, thank you so much for watching and coming along on this journey with me. Who knows? Keep a lookout. Maybe I'll drop another video soon. Thank you, guys.